officials, Paralympic sports fans from all over the world. Dobry večer. Dobro pozdravovat Vysočí.
Jade Etherington into the silver. Spectacular medal for Great Britain.
I can't believe it's silver. It's crazy.
Marie Bochet has done it again. Gold medal number 4.
Fantastic cover.
The future of British Paralympic sit skiing. What a spectacular Paralympic winter debut. She's come to these 11th Paralympic Games for experience. Millie Knight, sensational.
McKeever is the toast of the Canadian Paralympic team.
Hayley Nielsen, fantastic stuff from the Great Britain scoot. Just perfect.
This is Jade Etherington. Every time this young lady takes to the piste, she has picked off a medal. Oh, Jade Etherington into the silver. Mick Brennan, 3 competitions, 3 excellent results.
Petrushkov must now surely go down as one of the sport's all-time greats.
What a sensational fight back.
Great Britain have got their bronze medal.
2 successful runs, 2 good competitions. James Whitley, mission accomplished. Tony, she's had some frustrating times throughout these Paralympic Winter Games.
I'm glad she's closing it on a high note.
Chance for the States, and it's there! The United States take gold. Kelly Gallagher sets the pace for Great Britain, and it's gold for Kelly Gallagher. The first ever Paralympic winter gold for Great Britain. What a wonderful week for Paralympics GB.
The only way you're going to enjoy something is if it's fun.
Sports for me, like freedom. If somebody tells you you can't do it, you tell them you can do it.
It's about getting involved and getting other people involved, so just being a leader.
When Girls Active was kind of explained to me, I thought it was an excellent idea. I think it's really important to encourage girls, especially teenage girls, to engage with sport. PE might not necessarily satisfy their needs or requirements. This is a great opportunity to really give the girls themselves a voice.
I like sport, but I'm not a sporty person, but you don't have to be sporty to be good at sport. So I said I was going to give it a go, and I've came here and I've enjoyed it so far. We're going to go away and go back to our schools and influence people that aren't comfortable doing sport and try and get them more actively involved and just doing things that they're comfortable with doing, like around us.
and teachers.
It needs to be more creative in a way. Like, I think most girls don't get active in sport because it's the same thing over and over again. Like here, it's shown me that we do need to like change it and get more girls active.
Cover salad is really, really good. It didn't feel like a sport you were doing, it just felt like you were having fun, and it gave you ideas for new ways you could introduce sport to other people.
It was dark, so we could do anything we wanted. If we would go wrong, no one really cares about that.
Do you know what the most incredible thing about Girls Active is? We know it already works.
This is like a big opportunity for me to then inspire and get younger girls active to then follow their like dreams and like get the career that they want to have.
Having girls that have an influence on their peer group can really deliver a very powerful message, more so than maybe a teacher or a tutor could. Engaging these girls, giving them an opinion, a voice, encouraging them to develop their own system is really incredible and, you know, quite innovative.
Schools form a really, really important part of the matrix of sports facilities that are available in every community. So around 40% of places that people can play sport will be found on school sites.
Use Our School is a new web resource to support schools in opening their facilities for community use. It provides tools and guidance for those starting out or wanting to improve what they currently offer. The resource has been developed in partnership with schools across the country, sharing their knowledge and experience.
We know that this offers a real win-win for ourselves and for the community. This isn't about profit, it's about opportunity. It's about establishing this school at the very heart of the community.
Well, basically we were a club without a home. We've been priced out of our previous home, and kindly you came to our rescue basically.
I think we've come an extremely long way from no income whatsoever for the lettings to actually, hopefully by the end of this year, £40,000, and I can only see that growing.
We're a public asset, schools are public assets. We need to make sure that our facilities are available for use for as often as and for as long as they can be. And what we want are the right people coming on site, doing the right things.
One of the things that's been really important for us in Birmingham is to make sure that we've got a joined up approach, that we don't have a leisure centre opening right next door to a school that is going to offer a very similar offer, or two neighbouring schools putting together community use.
In terms of the benefits that our sports provision has to my college, well, I'm really proud of the activities that go on a daily basis. It's so much more than just a school. And in fact, although we're not technically a sports college, it actually feels like a sports college at times. There is so much going on, and it really is all about lifelong learning and healthy bodies, healthy minds.
My advice for community projects of this nature would be to take every opportunity that is presented to you. The relationships developed through this project have just opened up so many opportunities for our young people, our staff and the wider community.
The key thing about this resource is that you will find practical tips and ideas. You'll find tools, you'll find templates that will make this something that really saves you time and effort. So if this is something you're interested in, the resource will really help you.
We think that more schools should open clubs like this to the community so that more children at their school have the opportunity to volunteer and coach at the club and develop the same skills that we've developed.
between England North and East England in both the men's and women's last night. So it's going to be very exciting today, I'm sure, for both of these teams. There's definitely something I'm looking forward to. Is there any other events that you excited to see?
Yeah, there's lots of events to look forward to here. We go on to the multi-classification swims right after the relays. We saw a British record yesterday from Rebecca Redfern in the multi-class. And the multi-class swimmers, of course, they do count towards the team points trophies. So very, very important. Every event could be vital today because it's very, very tight for that team championship.
So we're just about to start. Let's hear a huge cheer ready for this afternoon's session. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to poolside your swimmers for the women's 4x200 freestyle relay.
In lane 1, the team from England East. In lane 2, England South. In lane 3, England North. In lane 4, Ireland. In lane 5, Scotland, North and West. In lane 6, Scotland, South and East. In lane 7, England, Central. In lane 8, Wales. This is the women's 4x200 meters freestyle relay.
So we're off in the women's 4x200 freestyle relay. And a great start there from lane number 3. That's England North. And in for them is Elizabeth Harris. In for England East, Emily Nesbitt. For England South, Isabel Jones. For Ireland, Ali Cunningham. For Scotland North and West, Chanel Snedden. For Scotland South and East, Sophie Smith. For England Central, Izzy Griffiths. And for Wales, Hannah Sloan.
Yeah, it was the best start there. England North out to an early lead now. Of course, they are leading that team trophy competition by just 3.5 points from England South. And you wouldn't count out the other England teams too to try and make a comeback now. England East in 3rd position in that team standings, and England Central just 1 point behind the East team. But a good start there for Elizabeth Harris as she goes over at the 100 mark. So a long way to go, of course. 4x200 meters. This is the first leg, but a good positive start there. Chanel Snedden in 2nd position there for Scotland North and West, of course. Chanel Snedden, gold medalist yesterday in the 400 individual medley, so she'll have the stamina. Can she pull back that early lead over Harris in lane 3?
Absolutely, she won a stunning gold in that 400 IM, but leading out here at the final turn for her first leg is England North swimmer Elizabeth Harris. Her personal best time 2:02.21. Was a good 5 seconds quick of the rest of the field, and she has now got about 3 meters ahead of lane number 5. That's Scotland North and West swimmer Chanel Snedden. And currently vying for a third place is a lane number 7 swimmer for England Central, Izzy Griffiths. And they're coming up to the last 5 meters now of this first leg. And so we've got the first takeover here for England North.
Well, it looks like a decent lead there for England North. A couple of second advantage there for the team in lane 3. And that is Anna Davidson going in for the England North team. And she looks like she's stretching that lead there. The full lineup of swimmers here. England East are about Julia Jaworska. England South, Kelly Small. As I said, Anna Davidson in for England North. Izzy Hayes in for Ireland. Ailsa Beck, Scotland North and West. Katie Taylor for Scotland South and East. Eleanor Baldwin for England Central. And Mal Darcy for the Welsh team. But it is Anna Davidson stretching that lead for England North. England North looking good at this stage.
Absolutely, now good 5 meters ahead of the rest of the field. And Elizabeth Harris set 2:06.04 for that first split. So let's see what Annalia Davison splits here. So at the 100 meters for her, 3:08.21. Currently turning second there, Eleanor Baldwin at 3:12.59, and third for Scotland North and West, Ailsa Beck in 3:12.74. Really starting to make her move now, though, Eleanor Baldwin for England Central. She's currently now in second place by a good body length. And also coming back in lane number 6 for Scotland South and East, Katie Taylor, as we come to the final turn of this second leg.
Yeah, Anna Davison's done a good job here for the England North team. She has about a 4-second lead there over Baldwin for England Central. Baldwin trying to come back in now. We're just coming up to the halfway stage though, so still a long way to go. And a great battle going on now for the third position at the moment. The top two are certainly away and clear at this stage. But as I said, this is just the halfway point. So good leg from Anna Davidson. The gap there when they go at finishing that 400 mark is 3.5 seconds from Eleanor Baldwin, England Central. Going in now on the third legs, Holly Hildrew for England East. Evan King for England South. Hannah Featherstone swam a great anchor leg yesterday for England North. She goes on the third leg this time. Rebecca Reid for Ireland. Jenna Lafferty, Scotland North and West. Elizabeth Cleland, Scotland South and East. Tara Hayworth for England Central. And Grace Morgan for Wales. But England North looking absolutely supreme at this stage.
Absolutely, you're absolutely right. England North leading the way now, but really chasing them down, England Central in the orange hats. You know this is going to be close for this third place finish. We've got 5 teams in contention. Let's get behind your teams as they come up through to the last swimmer in 100 meters. So let's get behind your teams for this 4x200 freestyle. And with 100 meters to go, Hannah Featherstone's leading the way, 5:15.27. And the second split there for Anna Lee Davison was 2:08.52. So let's see what Hannah Featherstone's split will be for England North. Currently in second position, it is England Central swimmer Tara Haworth. She turned at 5:20.16. And third currently over in lane 2 is England South. It's Evan King swimming for them. As we come to the final turn on this third leg, leading the way is Hannah Featherstone. And England North have been leading from the beginning, and they'll be looking to hold on to that lead. And taking over from her will be Madeline Crompton. Personal best 2:02.12. So let's see if she can hold on to this lead that her team has set her so far.
Oh, Hannah Featherstone doing an excellent job, as have all the swimmers so far for England North. Featherstone will take England North into that final leg in the lead. Looks like a safe enough changeover for England North. They made sure of that one, I think. Tara Haworth in second position. The gap is now over 5 seconds. Tara Hurth in England Central, and she in turn has around about a 7-second advantage over the England South team. Evan King bringing England South into third position at the moment, and they could well be challenged by lane number 5, Scotland North and West, who are in fourth. The final leg swimmers: Caitlin Fearon for England East, Bethany Newton for England South, Madeline Crompton, of course, leading at the moment for England North, Shona Hickey for Ireland, Jessica Thompson, Scotland North and West, Katie Smith, Scotland South and East, Eva Vickery for England Central, and Caitlin Demery for Wales. But England North now with 100 metres to go. Madeline Crompton looking pretty comfortable so far. England Central, Eva Vickery is now being challenged by lane number 2, Bethany Newton, the winner of the individual 200. Is she got designs on the silver medal position? She is closing on England Central.
We've got less than 100 metres to go. Let's get behind all your teams. This is the first event today. Let's hear a huge roar to spring your swimmers home. Leading the way is lane number 3. It is England North, Madeline Crompton. This England North team have led from the beginning. Let's see if she can hold on as she comes up to her final turn. Split so far for England North: Elizabeth Harris, 2:06.04, Annalie Davison, 2:08.52, and Hannah Featherson, 2:05.72. So let's see what Madeline Crompton can bring it home in. Currently vying for second position, it is Eva Vickery of England Central against England South swimmer Bethany Newton. Just 3 seconds split them as we come into the last 25 metres now.
And here comes England North now. Madeline Crompton is bringing them home. It is going to be a clear victory for England North. They've dominated this one. England North take it. It's a good last leg for Eva Vickery for lane 7 for England Central. She holds off the individual 200 champion, and that was Bethany Newton who won that very first race yesterday morning. And England South take third position. So as they finish, it is England North dominated that one. England Central in second position and England South in third. But of course, we will have to wait for the official results before we can confirm that result. But it did look like a dominant performance from England North to take that one. We do have the official result now confirmed. England North take it ahead of England Central and England South.
So we've got a tweet here from Emily Atkinson, and she tweets, @_games, good luck to Megan Atkinson in her races today, hashtag SSG 2015, hashtag SSG swimming.
Please welcome the teams for the men's 4x200 meters freestyle.
In lane 1, the team from England East. Lane 2, England South. Lane 3, England North. In lane 4, Ireland. In lane 5, Scotland North and West. In lane 6, Scotland South and East. In lane 7, England Central. And in lane 8, the team from Wales. Your swimmers for the men's 4x200 meters freestyle relay.
Well, same lane lineup for this second relay, the men's version of the 4x200 freestyles. Teams will be in the same lanes for the whole session this morning. A little bit of a change from yesterday, of course. The first leg swimmers, though, Max Murphy for England East. He started well in lane 1. Nick Laws goes for England South. Charlie Humphreys, one of the favourites for this one. He goes for England North in lane number 3. Kai Armstrong for Ireland in 4. Murray Quillen in lane number 5 for Scotland North and West. Scotland South and East are led off by Toby Douglas. Will Gain goes for England Central in 7. And Lewis Fraser is the opening leg swimmer for Wales. But good start. They're through the first 100. Toby Douglas, he also swam, well, he swam a couple of events very early yesterday morning. He's on first thing again, and he leads the way for Scotland South and East.
But really making his move now in lane number 3 is Charlie Humphreys for England North. He won the 200 meters freestyle earlier yesterday, so we know he's got the speed here. And he's now taking the lead as he comes out to his final turn. His personal best 1:54.01, and he turns that at the 1:51.27.21. Just 2.5 seconds behind him, it is Toby Douglas for Scotland South and East. And then currently vying in 3rd place with just 7/10 behind him is Murray Quillen from Scotland North and West. So as we come up to the end of the first 200 meters, it is England North leading the way now as we come to the first takeover.
Charlie Humphreys has got a decent lead there by almost a second over Murray Quillen, who came back very strongly there in the final stages for Scotland North and West. Charlie Humphreys handing over to George Catrell, and Murray Quillen hands over to Finlay Deans. They are the leading two. The other swimmers, James Wilkes goes for England East, Max McCusker for the England South team, Jack McMillan in for Ireland, Scott McLeay in for Scotland South and East, Lewis Hodgetts for England Central, and Rhys Rickard-Frost for Wales. But it does look like the leading two, as they were at 200, are now stretching away from the others here. And George Catrell with around about a body length advantage there over Finlay Deans as they come into the 100 mark for this leg. And the gap is around about half a second there, hasn't changed too much as they go into their second 100.
But we do have 3 swimmers now chasing down our lane number 6. That's Scotland East swimmer Scott McLeay. They will be also wanting to place into the top 3 of this men's 4x200 meters freestyle. Leading out in front, as you said, Paula, is the 2 in lanes 3 and 5. It's England North and Scotland North and West. George Catrell there turning at his 150 at 3:27.54. Still just 7/10 ahead of Scotland North and West swimmer Finlay Deans. And these two now really pushing each other as they come into the last 25 meters of the leg and up to halfway of this 4x200 meters freestyle. And they're now 3 swimmers vying for this 3rd place. That's between lane 1 East England, who's James Wilkes, lane 4 for Ireland, Jack McMillan, and lane 6 Scott McLeay for Scotland England. They're all touching and vying for a 3rd place finish here currently.
Yeah, it was a great finish there for Finlay Deans on that 200 leg there, and he took Scotland North and West into the lead. He hands over to Jack Watson. And England North have Elliot Clogg on their first leg. And Elliot Clogg is just chasing down Chad Watson there. Very, very tight at that turn. Just 0.3 of a second separating the 2 leaders at the moment. Luke Turley is going for England East. Louis Barker is in for England South. For Ireland, Nathan Turner. George Clough in for Scotland South and East. Dan Savage for England Central and Ben Hodgson for Wales. But the leading 2, this is looking like it is a very good contest here indeed. Jack Watson just holding off Elliot Clogg. We'll see how much they've got left on their final 100 of this leg.
And this is a very exciting race between two teams here. That's lane number 3, England North, and lane 5, Scotland North and West. And Jack Watson having a great swim here, really pushing Elliot Clogg in lane 3, and they're now a good 10 metres ahead of the rest of the field, but we still got 3 teams vying for this 3rd place position. Lane number 1 is Luke Turley swimming for East England. In lane 4, we've got Nathan Turner for Ireland, and also turning well in lane number 6 is George Clough for Scotland South and East. So we've got, let's get behind your team, ladies and gentlemen. We've got 1 swimmer left to go, but really making his move now in this final 25 metres is lane number 3, England North swimmer Elliot Clogg, who's now body length ahead as he brings his team into the lead.
Well, Elliot Clogg has handed over to Harrison Coulter. We saw him swim in the 1500 yesterday. And look at the power in the legs for the man from England North. Wow, he is really fast down this first 50 here, Harrison Coulter. Tom Bealey is in for Scotland North and West. They're clear in 2nd position, but watch out for Jamie O'Connor there, going for the East team in lane number 1. Brodie Williams goes for South in 2. And in 4 for Ireland, Kieran Burke. The remaining swimmers are Jack Harrison for Scotland South and East, Ben Stanford for England Central, and Logan Davis for Wales. But it's all getting a little bit stretched out now, and it is a very good leg there for Harrison Coulter at the final leg swimmer for England North. He is looking away and clear. He's really stretched the advantage that he had at the 100 mark. Tom Bealey now trying to hold on to that 2nd position ahead of Jamie O'Connor, who's really making inroads to the Scotland North and West swimmer. So looks like England North may well have this one in the bag as they go to the final turn. Tom Bealey for Scotland North and West. Is he going to hold on to 2nd place against England East?
Final turn now for Harrison Coulter. He has got a 10-metre lead ahead of the rest of the field. England North absolutely dominating this race now. Turning there within 1 second of each other, Jamie O'Connor and Thomas Bealey for England East and Scotland North and West. Let's get behind your teams. This is going to be a very close race for this 2nd and 3rd place finish. We've got 5 metres left to go now for England North, and Harrison Coulter touches there in a time of 7:51.43. Currently in 2nd place for lane number 5, it's Jack Harrison. It's Thomas Bealey touching there, so 7:58.68, and 3rd place going to England East, and Jamie O'Connor there touching in 8 minutes, 0.6.
Well, Tom Bealey did a good job there on that last leg. He had Jamie O'Connor coming back at him with every stroke there, but Tom Bealey held on very well to take Scotland North and West into the silver medal position, but there was no catching the team from England North. We'll wait for confirmation on your scoreboard. We do have confirmation. England North take that one. Scotland North and West, the silver, and England East, the bronze. Atkinson. In lane 5 from Scotland North and West, Tony Shaw. In lane 6 from Scotland South and East, Beth Johnson. In lane 7 from England Central, Maisie Summers-Newton. In lane number 8, from Wales, Bethan Eckley. These are the swimmers for the women's multi-classification 200 metres individual medley.
We have 3 categories in this multi-classification, a 200 meters women's individual medley. We have 2 SM6 swimmers. That's Georgia Howell for England South in lane 2 and Maisie Summers-Newton for England Central in lane 7. We've got 3 SM10 swimmers. That's Tony Shaw in lane 5 for Scotland North and West, Beth Johnson for Scotland South and East in lane 6, and Wales swimmer Bethan Eckley in 8. And then also 1 SM14 swimmer, Daniel Hartin in lane 1.
Well, of course, these swimmers their times will be compared against the world record for their particular classification. So it's not necessarily the swimmer who touches the wall first who will win the gold. The swimmers will be given a points total based on how close they are to the world record for their classification. And it's the highest points total that will win that. Very interesting, actually. There's 3 SM6 swimmers here, and all the swimmers here have been inspired by the heroics of Ellie Simmons, who trains right here in Manchester now. And remember, these swimmers coming through the ranks have dwarfism, and that, I'm sure, is a direct result of watching Ellie Simmons swimming in the big international events. So we'll keep an eye on these SM6 swimmers as we come along this 200 meters individual medley. But let's look at the front of the field at the moment. Danielle Hartin going well, an SM14 swimmer with a learning disability, and the other 3 swimmers, SM10s, are swimmers with a minimal physical impairment. So Tony Shaw going very well against Beth Johnston there in the centre lanes. But Danielle Hartin is coming up to that final turn now. And Danielle Hartin on her way home for the freestyle. We'll see if Beth Johnson can catch Tony Shaw here. And Bethan Eckley also not far behind in lane number 10.
So like you said, Danielle Hartin is leading the way, but we will be looking at the point score rather than time. But Danielle Hartin's sporting success so far. She was a member of the British World Record 400 freestyle relay GB team, and that's a huge achievement. And she comes in now with 10 meters to go in this multi-classification 200 meters individual medley. Currently in second place, it is lane number 5. That's Tony Shaw in the SM10. But Danielle Hartin then touches in 2:55.3. And the thing to look at is the points, and 604 points is a great swim from her. Tony Shaw touching there 564 points, and Beth Johnson with 500.
Yeah, good swim there. Danielle Hartin, 600 points, a decent score. 1,000 points is equivalent to a world record swim. So in the 600 range is pretty good for Danielle Hartin. 564 points at the moment for Tony Shaw. The young 12-year-old, 12 years of age, Tony Shaw. Great performance, one real good star to watch for the future. But let's have a look at Maisie Summers-Newton now, coming in here in lane number 7. This could be very interesting here in terms of the points. We'll see as Maisie comes in now in lane 7. Watch the points totals. Oh, 544. Puts her in a medal position at the moment, in 3rd position behind Tony Shaw and behind Danielle Hartin. Well, I think that may mean that Danielle Hartin has this one sewn up as Georgia Howell comes in for England South now. Not sure if she is going to challenge the points totals there for the medal positions. Georgia Howell coming in for England South, 387. Remember, all these swimmers count towards the points totals, so very important here. And let's have a big hand for Megan Atkinson. Megan Atkinson has my very favourite fact that I got from all the swimmers the other day. She was Ellie Simmons' body double in a TV advert. That is a very good fact for Megan Atkinson. And she finishes 302 points. But that will be vital points again for the England North team. The results are confirmed on your scoreboard. Danielle Hartin takes it, 604 points, ahead of Tony Shaw and Maisie Summers-Newton.
Ladies and gentlemen, the medal ceremony for the Sainsbury's 2015 School Games Girls 4x200 meters freestyle relay. The medals will be presented by ASA Vice President John Bird. The winners of the bronze medal, England South. England South were represented by Isabel Jones, Kelly Small, Evan King, and Bethany Newton. Evan's medal will be collected by a representative. The winners of the silver medal, England Central. England Central were represented by Izzy Griffiths, Eleanor Baldwin, Tara Howarth, and Eva Vickery. The gold medalists and Sainsbury's 2015 School Games champions in a time of 8:32.94, England North. England North were represented by Elizabeth Harris, Annalea Davidson, Hannah Featherstone, and Madeline Crompton. Manchester, let's celebrate our Sainsbury's 2015 School Games medalists.
Ladies and gentlemen, the medal ceremony for the Sainsbury's 2015 School Games men's 4x200 meters freestyle relay. The medals will be presented by ASA Vice President John Bird. The winners of the bronze medal are the team from England East. England East represented by Max Murphy, James Wilkes, Luke Turley, and Jamie O'Connor. The winners of the silver medal are the team representing Scotland, North and West. Scotland, North and West were represented by Murray Quillen, Finlay Deans, Jack Watson, and Tom Bealey, representative collecting the medal for Tom Bealey. Gold medalist and Sainsbury's 2015 School Games champions in a time of 7:51.43, the team from England North. England North were represented by Charlie Humphreys, George Cattrall, Elliot Clogg, and Harrison Coulter. Manchester, let's celebrate our Sainsbury's 2015 School Games medalists. Please welcome the swimmers for the men's multi-classification 200 meters individual medley.
In lane 1, representing England East, Jackson Simmons. Lane 2, representing England South, Arthur Morley. In lane 3, representing England North, Jamie Warriner. In lane 6, representing Scotland South and East, Oliver Carter. In lane 7, representing England Central, Joe Seed. And in lane 8, representing Wales, Tom Piggott. Your swimmers for the men's multi-classification 200 meters individual medley.
Well, again, a few classifications represented in this one. We have 3 SM10s. Jamie Warriner, Oliver Carter, and Tom Piggott. We have 1 SM9, Arthur Morley. 1 in the SM13 class, that's Jackson Simmons in the outside lane, lane 1. And Joe Siege is in lane 7, SM14 swimmer. Joe Siege, of course, was the highest points scorer in the backstroke yesterday, so we'll watch out for him on the backstroke leg. Of course, the classifications, brief explanation, S1 to 10 for those with physical disabilities, S1 being the most severe disability, S10 being the least impaired, 11 to 13 those for a visual impairment, and 14 those with a learning disability. And it is the SM14 swimmer, the winner of the backstroke yesterday, ploughing through the field there, Joe Siege in lane 7 in that orange cap of England Central. And it looks like he is just about going to edge Oliver Carter as they come up to halfway.
Like you said, Paul, great backstroke leg there from Joe Siege. He's now leading the way, 1:13.76. And that's just 0.8 ahead of Oliver Carter, the SM10 category swimmer in lane 6 for Scotland South and East. And we're on to the breaststroke length here in this men's multi-classification 200 meters individual medley. And Joe Sieg really now extending his lead. It's a good clear water ahead of him in the rest of the field. Going well in lane number 3 is Jamie Warner, SM10 category swimmer for England North. But as we said earlier, this is about the points they score, not about the time. So we will tell you as soon as the points come up aboard when they come through to touch. But we're coming into the final length now for Joe Sieg. He's leading the way after his stunning backstroke leg. And he touched it there, 158.05. And currently now in second place it is Jamie Warner for England North. And currently third, Oliver Carter for Scotland South and East.
Well, it's a straight race here between Jamie Warner and Oliver Carter. They are in the same classification, and Jamie Warner trying to stay ahead of Carter. It could be vital in terms of team points there. Carter coming back really strongly. They're not going to catch Joseph Sieg, though. He is going to be first to the wall. We'll watch out now for the points total. Carter and Warner together. Oh, it's very close. Warner gets it. Oh. And the North team will be pleased with that one. Joseph Sieg, 609 points. Warner just 2 points ahead of Oliver Carter, 547 and 545. And it looks like the 3 that were first to the wall will be the 3 that take the medals. There is the result confirmed on your scoreboard. Joe Sieg takes it, 609 points ahead of Jamie Warner and Oliver Carter. Very close contest for silver and bronze.
Please welcome to poolside your swimmers for the girls 100 meters breaststroke.
In lane 1, from England East, Annabel Guy Johnson. In lane 2, from England South, Chloe Edrich. In lane 3, from England North, Rachel Taylor. In lane 4, from Ireland, Mona McSharry. In lane 5, from Scotland North and West, Katie Robertson. In lane 6, from Scotland South and East, Lauren Sutherland. In lane 7, from England Central, Eden Light. In lane 8, from Wales, Keris Coley. This is the girls' 100 meters breaststroke.
We have all 3 medalists from yesterday's 200 meters breaststroke in this event. Mona McSharry for Ireland in lane 4 won the gold yesterday in the 200, and she's had a great start as she comes down her first 25. Silver medal was won by Katie Robertson from Scotland North and West, who's in lane 5 next to her. She also has the fastest personal best time on paper, 1:11.22. And it is, though, very close currently for the second place position, but turning first at the halfway mark is Mona McSharry of Ireland, 33.06, her 50-meter split.
Well, she's looking to do the double there. Rachel Taylor for England North. England North really performing well today, but it's very, very tight for the second position. But look at Mona McSharry. Wow, she has gone away from the others. Katie Robertson is left in her wake, but Robertson now coming back in a second position. It's the strength of Chloe Edrich coming back, challenging for the third spot. It's England East, South and North level for third position, but it's going to be gold to Ireland. 1:10.49 for McSharry. It's silver to Robertson, and the bronze it is Rachel Taylor who gets it, and England North doing really well this morning so far. They get third position for Rachel Taylor, but a great swim there. at the front from Mona McSharry. The result is confirmed. McSharry takes it ahead of Robertson and Taylor.
Ladies and gentlemen, the medal ceremony for the Sainsbury's 2015 School Games Women's Multi-Classification 200 meters individual medley. Medals will be presented by President of the South East Region, Roger Pryor. The winner of the bronze medal, representing England Central, Maisie Summers-Newton. The winner of the silver medal, representing Scotland North and West, Tony Shaw. The gold medalist and Sainsbury's 2015 School Games champion in a time of 2:50.53, representing England East, Danielle Hartin. Manchester, let's celebrate our Sainsbury's 2015 School Games medalists.
Ladies and gentlemen, the medal ceremony for the Sainsbury's 2015 School Games Men's Multi-Classification 200 meters individual medley. The medals will be presented by President of the South East Region, Roger Pryor. The winner of the bronze medal, representing Scotland South and East, Oliver Carter. The winner of the silver medal, representing England North, Jamie Warriner. The gold medalist and Sainsbury's 2015 School Games champion in a time of 2:35.58, representing England Central, Joe Siege. Manchester, let's celebrate our Sainsbury's 2015 School Games medalists. Please welcome the swimmers for the boys 100 metres breaststroke.
In lane 1, representing England East, Thomas Dean. Lane 2, representing England South, Joshua Lawson. In lane 3, representing England North, Harry Devlin. In lane 4, representing Ireland, Adam Manley. In lane 5, representing Scotland North and West, Cameron Muir. In 6, representing Scotland South and East, George Clough. In lane 7, representing England Central, Greg Butler. And in lane 8, representing Wales, Lewis Waters. Your swimmers for the boys 100 metres breaststroke.
Well, just like the girls 100 metres breaststroke, we have the 3 medalists in the 200 breaststroke taken to the water again. Cameron Muir was the gold medalist, and he goes in lane number 5 for Scotland North and West, and he has made a very positive start, Cameron Muir. And silver medalist next to him, George Clough from Scotland South and East. That was in the 200 yesterday. They are being pressed at the moment in lane number 2, though. And the leader at the halfway stage is Joshua Lawson from England South. Greg Butler in second from England Central. Cameron Muir in third. But it's very, very, very close indeed as they come into the last 25. Maybe Muir just edging it in the blue cap.
This is such a close race, Paul. Let's get behind all your swimmers as they come into the last 15 metres now. Just tight race between 3 swimmers coming through. Lane number 2, Joshua Lawson. Lane 5, Cameron Muir. And lane 7, Greg Butler. As we come into the last few strokes now, it looks like lane number 2, and it will be. It's Joshua Lawson from England South who takes the 100 metres breaststroke in 67.06. Second, they're going to Cameron Muir for Scotland North and West in 67.37. And third, they're going to Greg Butler from England Central in 67.8. And the official results are on the scoreboard. And wasn't that such a close race, Paul?
It was a cracking race there. Joshua Lawson just taking it at the end here. Very tight indeed.
Olé! That was fabulous, guys. Well done. Please welcome to poolside your swimmers for the men's 100 metres breaststroke, Greater Manchester versus the rest of the world.
In lane 1, from Greater Manchester, Solomon Marr. In lane 2, representing the rest of the world, Tobias Milka. In lane 3, from Greater Manchester, Alistair Stout. In lane 4, representing the rest of the world, Guilherme Meneses. In lane 5, representing Greater Manchester, Jack O'Brien. In lane 6, representing the rest of the world, Pedro Cristo. In lane 7, representing Greater Manchester, Nathan Bennett. In lane 8, representing the rest of the world, Bruno Pimenta. This is the men's 100 metres breaststroke, Greater Manchester against the rest of the world.
And so we're on to the first of the Greater Manchester versus the rest of the world races today. And a great start there from lane number 7. That's Nathan Bennett of Greater Manchester. But coming back in this second half of this first length in lane 4 is Guilherme Menezes from the rest of the world. He's just inching ahead of lane number 5. That's Jack O'Brien from Greater Manchester.
Yeah, is the rest of the world swimmer, Menezes, 31.78 at the halfway stage then. And Jack O'Brien very close behind here. Let's have some support here for these swimmers now. Greater Manchester, they may well get their first victory here over the rest of the world. The local fans here getting behind their swimmer, and that's Jack O'Brien in lane number 5. Has he got the strength to challenge Menezes in lane number 4 here? It's very close indeed here. It could well be a win here for Greater Manchester. Very, very tight. It is a win for Jack O'Brien of Greater Manchester. But what a fantastic contest there between Menezes and O'Brien. Crystal in 3rd, but Jack O'Brien takes it for Greater Manchester. The result is official on your scoreboard. O'Brien, Menezes and Crystal confirmed as the 1, 2, 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, the medal ceremony for the Sainsbury's 2015 School Games Women's 100 meters breaststroke. Medals will be presented by Chairperson of the Youth Sport Trust, Baroness Sue Campbell. The winner of the bronze medal, representing England North, Rachel Taylor. The winner of the silver medal, representing Scotland North and West, Katie Robertson. The gold medalist and Sainsbury's 2015 School Games champion in a time of 1:10:49, representing Ireland, Mona McSharry. Manchester, let's celebrate our Sainsbury's 2015 School Games medalists.
Please welcome the swimmers for the girls' 200 meters butterfly.
In lane 1, representing England East, Emily Nisbet. Lane 2, representing England South, Evan King. In lane 3, representing England North, Emily Large. In lane 4, representing Ireland, Ellen Walsh. Lane 5, representing Scotland North and West, Nikki Miller. In lane 6, representing Scotland South and East, Eve White. In lane 7, representing England Central, Tara Howarth. In lane 8, representing Wales, Amy Richards. Ladies and gentlemen, your swimmers for the girls' 200 meters butterfly. fastest personal best on paper here in this girls 200 meters butterfly goes to Evan King, 2:15.26. But we've got all three medalists from the 100 in this event, and she won the bronze yesterday, so we know she's got the speed over the shorter distance. Can she make a medal in the 200? Emily Large going well in lane number 3. She won the gold in the 100 meters butterfly yesterday, and she will be turning first here, 30.10 for her first 50. Currently in second place is Nikki Miller from Scotland North and West with a split of 39.6, and just 0.5 behind her is Eve White from Scotland South and East in lane number 6.
Well, Emily Large looking to do the double here. Try and follow up this 200 with the 100 victory. Very close for second position at the moment. 4 swimmers all in a row there. Nikki Miller, so tweets for her coming in early on. Good luck messages. She's in 3rd position. Tara Howarth back in the water again. She swam in the relay earlier. Eve White going well in lane number 6. Amy Richards not too far away. But Emily Large now probably just maintaining that advantage she had. Evan King going well in lane number 2 now. She looks strong in this second half of this one. But Emily Large, England North, are absolutely on fire today, Jenny.
Absolutely. The Pink Cats have been storming into the lead in these races so far. And as we come up to the final turn, it is Emily Large leading the way, just ahead of Tara Howarth of England Central in lane number 7. She's just 0.7 behind, 1 second behind, the leader, and it's a fight for this 3rd place finish between 3 girls here in lane number 2, Evan King, lane 5, Nikki Miller, and 6, Eve White, all vying for a 3rd place finish. But as we come into the last 15 meters now, leading the way, Emily Large for England North in lane number 3, about half a body length behind her is Tara Howarth of England Central. It's going to be Emily Large who takes it. She does in a time of 2:18.36. Second there going to Tara Howarth of England Central, 2:18.99. And third going to Evan King, who had a storming last 15 in a 22.49.
And that was such a good swim there for Emily Large. She does do the double to the delight of the England North team, 2:18.36, but she was severely put under pressure by Tara Howarth there for England Central, 2:18.99. Well, it looks like we may well have a repeat of the result of the 100. If those results are confirmed, we still are waiting for confirmation of those results. We do have a disqualification. It doesn't affect the top 3 though. They are confirmed as Emily Large, Tara Howarth and Evan King. Ladies and gentlemen, the medal ceremony for the Sainsbury School Games 2015 for the men's 100 metres breaststroke. The medals will be presented by Chief Executive of the Youth Sports Trust, Ali Oliver. The winner of the bronze medal representing England Central, Greg Butler. The winner of the silver medal, representing Scotland North and West, Cameron Muir. Gold medalist and Sainsbury's 2015 School Games champion in a time of 107.06, representing England South, Joshua Lawson. Manchester, let's celebrate our Sainsbury's 2015 School Games medalists.
Please welcome to poolside your swimmers for the boys 200 meters butterfly.
In lane 1, representing England East, Kieran Bird. In lane 2, representing England South, Jacob Peters. In lane 3, representing England North, Will Smith. In lane 4, representing Ireland, Robbie Powell. In lane 5, representing Scotland North and West, Tom Bealey. In lane 6, representing Scotland South and East, Rory Lawless. In lane 7, representing England Central, Lewis Hodgetts. In lane 8, representing Wales, Rhys James. The boys, 200 meters butterfly.
So we're on to the boys 200 meters butterfly, and we've got 2 medalists from yesterday's 100 meters butterfly going in this event. The gold was won yesterday by Jacob Peters, who swims in lane 2 for England South, and he's had a great start here, and we know he's got the sprint side. Will he be able to hold on for the second 100? That's the question. But we also have the silver medalist, and he goes in lane number 5. That's Thomas Bealey from Scotland North and West. He also on paper has the fastest personal best time of 2:02.29. But as we come down this second length here, it is Jacob Peters from England South leading the way. His 50-meter split, 27.68 ahead of Thomas Bealey's 28.65. And currently in third, Kieran Bird from England East in lane 1 with 28.88 at the 50.
Well, Tom Bealey, we saw already in the water. He swam that anchor leg for the Scotland North and West 4x200 freestyle relay. Did an excellent job for the team to bring them through into the silver medal position. He is now challenging for the lead. Jacob Peters, the man who finished ahead of him in the 100, and it looks to me like Tom Bealey is stretching away now from Jacob Peters now as they come up to the final turn. Kieran Bird going well in lane number 1 for England East. He's still in the hunt, but Tom Bealey has had a blistering third 50 there, and that's taken him into a lead of some 2.5 seconds now. A real battle for silver, but Tom Bealey has just gone away from them and surely on his way to a gold medal.
You're right there, Paul. He had a great third 50 there from Thomas Bealey from Scotland North and West in lane number 5 in the light blue hat. He's now got about 5-meter lead ahead of those battling it out for second and third place position. That's Kieran Bird just edging ahead in for England East now. He won the gold at the Champs, but it is who won the 200 metres butterfly. Thomas Bealey from Scotland North and West, 2:06.72. Second there going to Kieran Bird, who had a second great 100 in 2:10.11, and third there going to Jacob Peters from England South in 2:10.16.
Well, that was a cracking second half from Tom Bealey. We knew that Jacob Peters, as you said, Jenny, would be strong in the first 100, but Tom Bealey was certainly the stronger in the second 100 and winning that by just over 3 seconds. Fantastic stuff from Tom Bealey. And the result is now confirmed on your scoreboard. Jacob Peters takes the bronze, Kieran Bird the silver, but the gold to Scotland North and West, Tom Bealey. Please welcome the swimmers for the girls 100 meters freestyle.
In lane 1, representing England East, Bethany Hunt. In lane 2, representing England South, Emily Yap. In lane 3, representing England North, Hannah Featherstone. In 5, representing Ireland, Ali Cunningham. In 5, representing Scotland North and West, Anna Fleming. In lane 6, representing Scotland South and East, Sophie Smith. Lane 7, representing England Central, Amy Grant. And in lane 8, representing Wales, Rebecca Dulling. Your swimmers for the girls' 100 meters freestyle.
Well, we saw the 50 freestyle yesterday. We saw Bethany Hunt take gold in that one. She goes again in lane 1 for England East now. Emily Yap going well. Hannah Featherstone, well, we've seen her do a couple of fantastic swims so far. England North swimmer in the relay teams anchored the 4x100 relay yesterday, was an integral part of the 4x200 this morning, and Featherstone has a lead of about a second as they go into the second 50, but they're all coming back in lane 7, 8 and 6.
And absolutely, Hannah Featherstone having the fastest time on paper, 57.11 for her personal best. And she's just half a body length ahead of lane number 7, Amy Grant from England Central. But vying also for a third place position is lane number 5, Anna Fleming, and 8, Rebecca Dulling. But taking the 100 meters freestyle, it is Hannah Featherstone in 58.06. Second there going to Amy Grant of England Central in 59.03. And third, to Anna Fleming of Scotland North and West in 59.48.
Well, the results are confirmed on your scoreboard there. We did have a disqualification there in that final there, but no doubt about the winner. Hannah Featherstone takes it for England North. She is a class act. Ladies and gentlemen, the medal ceremony for the Sainsbury's 2015 School Games Women's 200 metres butterfly. The medals will be presented by Secretary of the English School Swimming Association, John Stiven. The winner of the bronze medal, representing England South, Evan King. The winner of the silver medal, representing England Central, Tara Howarth. Gold medalist and Sainsbury's 2015 School Games champion in a time of 2:18.36, representing England North, Emily Large. Manchester, let's celebrate our Sainsbury's 2015 School Games medalists. Well, we are just about coming to the halfway point there for this morning. Remember, teams, get your chants ready. We want to hear them very shortly. We'll be sending Jenny down with the teams there, so that's coming up very shortly. But for now, we'll move on to the next medal ceremony.
Ladies and gentlemen, the medal ceremony for the Sainsbury's 2015 School Games Men's 200 meters butterfly. The medals will be presented by Secretary of the English Schools Swimming Association, John Stiven. The winner of the bronze medal, representing England South, Jacob Peters. The winner of the silver medal, representing England East, Kieran Bird. The gold medalist and Sainsbury's 2015 School Games champion in a time of 2:06.72, representing Scotland North and West, Thomas Bealey. Manchester, let's celebrate our Sainsbury's 2015 School Games medalists. Please welcome to poolside your swimmers for the women's 100 meters freestyle. Greater Manchester versus the rest of the world.
In lane 2, representing the rest of the world, Julia Bagana. In lane 3, representing Greater Manchester, Rachel Morris. In lane 4, representing the rest of the world, Maria Eduarda. In lane 5, representing Greater Manchester, Isabel Miko. In lane 6, representing the rest of the world, Camila Lopez. In lane 7, representing Greater Manchester, Eleanor Burrison. This is the women's 100 meters freestyle, Greater Manchester versus the rest of the world.
And we're off in the women's 100 meters freestyle, and a great start here from lane number 6, that Camila Lopez from the rest of the world. She's already half a body length up on the rest of the field as she comes down into the second half of this first 50. And she's about just vying for a second and third place finish between lane number 4, that's Maria Eduardo of the rest of the world, and also lane 7, that's Eleanor Burrison of Greater Manchester. At the halfway mark there, Camila Lopez leading the way, 28.77 ahead of Maria Eduardo, 29.56, and Rachel Morris, 29.64.
Well, Camila Lopez there. She won the 50 yesterday. Looks like she's going to double up. Let's have some encouragement here from these Greater Manchester and rest of the world swimmers here. We have the home fans right in front of us here at the commentary position, trying to get someone in the middle positions. It looks like it is going to be Lopez again. We'll get that one. Lopez gets it. Eduarda in second, and Julia Begana in third position, just ahead of Rachel Morris. But it was a very tight finish. And again, the rest of the world team, well, they have restored the order. We saw Greater Manchester taking the men's race earlier. This time, the top three are confirmed on your scoreboard as Lopez, Eduarda and Begana. Please welcome to the poolside, the boys 100 meters freestyle swimmers.
In lane 1, representing England East, Michael Jacobs. Lane 2, representing England South, Lewis Barker. In lane 3, representing England North, Charlie Humphreys. Lane 4, representing Ireland, Kai Armstrong. In lane 5, representing Scotland North and West, Ryan Retson. In 6, representing Scotland South and East, Scott McClay. In lane 7, representing England Central, Ben Stanford. And in lane 8, representing Wales, Matthew Williams. Your swimmers for the boys, 100 meters freestyle.
Well, the early lead there, very good start from Ryan Retson, Scotland North and West. He was off the blocks very, very quickly indeed. Scott McClay also going well. The young man swims at Perth alongside one of Great Britain's rising stars, Stephen Milne. Swam in the World Championships in Kazan, teammate of Scott McClay. Scott McClay in second at the moment though. Michael Jacobs from England East leads the field now through that first 50. It is very close indeed. McClay getting chased by Retson. Jacobs in the outside lane. They come into the last 20 meters now.
Absolutely stunning swimming here from these athletes. In lane 6, he's just inching ahead, but coming back at him, Michael Jacobs of England East. Can it come down to the touch? And it is Michael Jacobs from England East, who takes 100 meters freestyle in a time of 53.32, and just 5 100s behind him. Scott McClay from Scotland South and East, 53.37, and then third they're going to Ryan Retson of Scotland North and West in 53.91, and the official results, ladies and gentlemen, are on the scoreboard. And wasn't that a fantastic race? Please welcome to poolside your swimmers for the men's 100 meters freestyle, Greater Manchester versus the rest of the world.
In lane 1, representing Greater Manchester, Matthew George. In lane 2, representing the rest of the world, Guilherme Menezes. In lane 3, representing Greater Manchester, Daniel Austin. In lane 4, representing the rest of the world, Lucas Aquino. In lane 5, representing Greater Manchester, Nathan Bennett. In lane 6, representing the rest of the world, Lucas Santiago. In lane 7, representing Greater Manchester, Jared Armstrong. In lane 8, representing the rest of the world, Pedro Cristo. These are the men's 100 meters freestyle, Greater Manchester against the rest of the world.
The rest of the world swimmers dominated in the women's 100. Let's see what they do in the men's 100 freestyle now. But having a good start in the central lane. Lane number 5 is Nathan Bennett from Greater Manchester. He's just inching ahead, but also alongside him on his shoulders in lane 6 and 4 is Lucas Santiago and Lucas Aquino of the rest of the world. As we come to the first 50-meter turn here, 26.07 for Nathan Bennett at his 50-meter split.
Oh, Nathan Bennett going really well here. He's holding off the men on either side of him, Luis Aquino and Luis Santiago. But Nathan Bennett from Greater Manchester looks like he is heading home. Matthew George going well too in lane number 1. It could be 1 and 2 for Greater Manchester here, and it's going to be Nathan Bennett certainly. Bennett takes it. George in second and Santiago in third, and Greater Manchester are coming back, certainly in these men's events. A fantastic swim there for Nathan Bennett, 53.68. Takes it ahead of his teammate Matthew George. Lucas Santiago in third position. Those results are confirmed on your scoreboard. Ladies and gentlemen, the medal ceremony for the Sainsbury's 2015 School Games Women's 100 meters freestyle. The medals will be presented by ASA Vice President John Bird. The winner of the bronze medal, representing Scotland North and West, Anna Fleming. The winner of the silver medal, representing England Central, Amy Grant. Gold medalist and Sainsbury's 2015 School Games champion in a time of 58.06, representing England North, Hannah Featherstone. Manchester, let's celebrate our Sainsbury's 2015 School Games medalists. Ladies and gentlemen, the medal ceremony for the Sainsbury's 2015 School Games men's 100 metres freestyle. The medals will be presented by ASA Vice President John Bird. The winner of the bronze medal, representing Scotland North and West, Ryan Redson. The winner of the silver medal, representing Scotland South and East, Scott McClay. Gold medalist and Sainsbury's 2015 School Games champion in a time of 53.32, representing England East, Michael Jacobs. Manchester, let's celebrate our Sainsbury's 2015 School Games medalists. Well, we'll take a little bit of a breather from the swimming at the moment. We've reached the half-time stage, but as promised, we have another little contest in prospect here. Jenny has made her way down to the pool deck. She's with the first team. Right, Jenny, who are you with? And what are we going to expect here at this half-time?
So we're with England East here, the team all in black, and they're getting ready for their chant. Are you guys excited? Yeah! A pretty good first team. So let's hear it. Oh, are you coming in too? You ready? 3, 2, 1. And that was a pretty good start there from England East. They've set the bar very high. So I hope you guys were watching and you're ready to try and top that. So we're coming over now to England South, who are in the lovely luminous yellow. Are you guys ready? Well, they've got 3 out the front as well, like a little choir going on here. So are you guys ready? I'm going to count you in 3, 3, 2, 1. So we're coming over to England North. Are they ready? You girls in pink ready for your chant? We've heard two fantastic already. Oh, you've got a drum. These guys are really taking it up a level. They've just got to get into formation. I'll give you a little bit of time. Okay, I'll give you 3, 2, 1. Just get the hooter involved. Fabulous there from England North. We've had 3 teams down. We've got Ireland in a huddle. They look prepared. They look focused. Are you guys ready for your chant? Okay, you've got 3, 2, 1. Oh, when we die. Oh, when we die. Whose name goes up? Whose name goes up? Our name goes up. Our name goes up. Oh, when we die. Oh, when we die. Whose name goes up? Whose name goes up? Our name goes up. Our name goes up. Our name goes up. Our name goes up. 1, 2, 3. I love that. I love that. That's a great one from Ireland. And we're coming over to one of our Scottish teams, Scotland North and West. Are you guys ready? Okay, I'll give you a count from 3. We've got 3, 2, 1. Did you hear that over where South and East? There's only one team in Scotland. That's what they're saying over here. So we're going to come to you next. We're coming over to Scotland, South and East. We've only got 3 more teams, and I've got to say it's been some stunning chants from the teams so far. So can these 3 teams beat them here? So we're over to Scotland, South and East. Are you guys ready? You're all sat down. Okay, we're good. Okay, Scotland, South and East. I'll give you a count of 3. 3, 2, 1.
You can't take our lives, but you can't take our freedom. Oh, fire of Scotland, when will we see your lights again? Let's go tonight for your red hair like light. Let's sing again. Get ready, we're army, ascending homeward to think again.
And that was Scotland, South and East and Braveheart right here. So we come on to England Central in the bright fluorescent orange. Are you guys prepared? You're the penultimate team. Are you guys ready? You're ready? He's ready. Okay, you've got a count from 3, 2, 1. And England Central can't spell central. There we go. They made it in the end. They can spell it now, and we move on to our final team. It's the team in red. It's the team from Wales. Are you guys prepared? Are you focused? You ready? You're the last team. I want to hear the loudest from you. Okay, you got 3, 2, 1.
Oh, fluffy sheep! Oh, fluffy sheep! Oh, wonderful! Oh, wonderful! Oh, fluffy sheep! Oh, wonderful! They are white, Welsh and fluffy. Oh, fluffy sheep! Oh, wonderful! Oh, fluffy sheep! Oh, fluffy sheep! Oh, wonderful! Oh, wonderful! Oh, fluffy sheep! Oh, wonderful!
every single team. So now, as you know, it's a competition. So we'll head back up to Paul, Ross and Chris, who are going to decide who's the winner.
Well, we've got the X Factor panel of judges here. It's the athletes' mentors here with me, Chris and Ross, and they're all trying to get your favour there, Chris. What do you think? What was your overall impression of the efforts from the team?
Well, these guys are making a bit of a late bid now, aren't you? Making a late bid. You know what? I really liked a lot of the teams there. I thought there was some great effort, but I do have one team in mind. I'm going to wait.
Oh, Louis Walsh, Cook. I'll hand you over to Simon Cowell with the critical comments here. Ross?
Absolutely terrible, weren't they, all of them? No, I'm really joking. No, it was great. I thought it was really good that everyone's getting involved. Everyone's really supporting the team, but I think I haven't had a conversation with Chris just yet, but I've got one team in mind that actually I thought was very good, with a close second. So, yeah, we'll have to have a little discussion with Chris and see what we come up with.
We'll have a quick huddle. Right, go on, guys, right. I'll turn the mic off just for 5 seconds, right, we were going. Okay, we've had our confab now, right, okay. Ross is going to introduce the teams now who we think has won second position. So this is the runner-up. The runner-up, Ross, is?
I think the runner-up is a team from Wales.
And Chris, who is your winning team? Who is the winner of the team chant, Sainsbury's 2015 School Games Swimming?
We've agreed that the Irish team are the winners.
So well done, Team Ireland. You can collect your prize at the end of the event. Jenny has that all in hand, I'm sure. Well, just before we get back to the swimming action, well done to the Irish. Let's have a quick recap on the point scores. Let's see how these points are standing. There is the scoreboard now. Ireland, 83.5. Wales, 95. Scotland teams, South and East, are behind North and West at the moment. England East in 4th position, just behind England Central. England South in 2nd. But look at that, what a morning they have had so far. The leaders are England North. These are the swimmers for the women's multi-classification 100 meters butterfly.
In lane 1, representing England East, Danielle Hartin. In 2, representing England South, Maya Briscoe. In lane 3, representing England North, Adele Maguire. And in lane 8, representing Wales, Rebecca Lewis. Your swimmers for the girls' multi-classification 100 meters butterfly.
Well, Daniel Hartin for England East back in again, the S14 swimmer with a learning disability. The other 3 swimmers have a physical impairment. Mia Briscoe from England South in lane number 2 and S9. Adele Maguire from England North is an S8 swimmer. She'll be hoping for good points for the England North team, and she's going very well so far. She's ahead of Rebecca Lewis, the S10 swimmer from Wales. So very good start there from Danielle Harton, and she leads them out at the first 50. Adele Maguire in second position, but of course the swimmers who touches the wall first may not win the gold medal. It's all to do with points. It's all to do with how close the swimmers are to the world record for their classification. Harton leads, but Maguire may be in a good position in terms of points.
Absolutely, like you said, they are all in different categories. Therefore, they will all be trying to vie against different world records. And therefore, you really can't know based on the time. It will all be about the points. And there's just 5 meters to go now for Danielle Harton, S14 category swimmer for England East. And she gets 567 points for her time of 122.79. And just coming in now, it is S8 swimmer Adele Maguire, and she gets 375 points. Maya Briscoe coming into touch in a couple of strokes here. She does with 258 points, but watch out for Rebecca Lewis, our S10 swimmer, who's coming in the last 5 meters to go now for this women's multi-classification 100 meters butterfly. She's just 12 years of age, and she gets 150 points.
So these points now are confirmed on your scoreboard. Danielle Harton takes it, 567 points. Adele Maguire in second, and in third place, Maya Briscoe.
Please welcome to poolside your swimmers for the men's multi-classification 100 meters butterfly.
In lane 1, representing England East, Jackson Simmons. In 2, from England South, Cameron Burncombe. In 3, from England North, Jamie Warner. In 6, from Scotland South and East, Christian Buchanan. In 7, from England Central, Ben Fulston. And in 8, from Wales, Ellis Underwood. This is the men's multi-classification 100 meters butterfly.
We've got 3 categories of swimmer here in this men's multi-classification 100 meters butterfly, 2 of each. We've got S10, 2 S10 swimmers, Jamie Warner from England North in lane 3, and Ben Fulston of England Central in 7. We've got 2 S13 category swimmers, Jackson Simmons of England East in lane 1, and Ellis Underwood of Wales in 8. And then finally 2 S14 category swimmers, Cameron Burncombe of England South in lane 2, and Christian Buchanan of Scotland South and East in 6. At the halfway mark, though, leading the way, and like we've said before, it will be based on their point score rather than their time, but leading the way, Ben Fulston of England Central in 7.
Yeah, Ben Fulston, he will be going head-to-head with Jamie Warner. They are in the same classification. Ben Fulston trains with Paralympic medalists Charlotte Henshaw and Ollie Hind, and Ben Fulston is going to bring this one home for the England Central team. Warner doing really well. He's not going to catch Fulston though. 521 points for Fulston. Can anyone challenge that? Jackson Simmons coming in now, 367. Watch out for Cameron Burncombe. 385 for Burncombe, and Buchanan in next for Scotland South and East, 123.40. But at the moment, as they stand, it looks like Ben Fulston will get that one ahead of Jamie Warriner and Cameron Verne-Coombe. The last swimmer, the final swimmer, Ellis Underwood. Let's give him a big hand. The Welsh swimmer in lane 8 comes in 142.92. But the results are confirmed on your scoreboard. Ben Fulston takes it for England Central, ahead of Jamie Warriner and ahead of Cameron Verne-Coombe. Please welcome the swimmers for the girls' 200 metres backstroke.
Lane 1 representing England East, Anna Main. In lane 2 representing England South, Isabel Jones. In 3 representing England North, Sophie Hobber. In 4 representing Ireland, Izzy Hayes. Lane 5 representing Scotland North and West, Shannon Crawford. In 6 representing Scotland South and East, Alexi Waller. In 7 representing England Central, Eleanor Baldwin. And in lane 8 representing Wales, Erin Bryce. Your swimmers for the girls' 200 metres backstroke.
Well, Anna Main swam yesterday in the 100 backstroke. She won the gold medal in that one. She goes in lane 1 now for England East. The silver bronze medalists also in this one, Eleanor Baldwin and Erin Bryce. So all the medalists from the 100 backstroke are in this heat for the 200 backstroke. We have two 14-year-olds in this one, Sophie Hobber from England North and Lexi Waller from Scotland South and East. Lexi Waller, one of the youngsters in this one, she leads them. In fact, it's a dead heat there as they go over 50. Anna Main and Lexi Waller absolutely together in 32.21 with Isabel Jones in third. And another dead heat between Baldwin and Bryce for fourth.
And like I said, Paul, this is very close with all these dead heats, but as we come up to the 100-metre mark, it looks like Anna Main in lane number 1, just inching ahead, but going very well in 6. It is Lexi Waller who turned also first in there. And as we come to the halfway mark now, turning first there, it is Lexi Waller, 67.68. Just 2/10 behind her, Anna Main from England East, 67.88. And then currently in third, Eleanor Baldwin from England Central in 68.36.
Well, Eleanor Baldwin just turning on the power there, going past Lexi Waller in lane number 7, Baldwin, lane number 6, Waller, Shannon Crawford going well too for Scotland North and West, but I think they may all be behind Isabel Jones in lane number 2 at the moment. Well, it's very close indeed. Isabel Jones in second. Baldwin it is that hits the front in 143.86. Jones in second. Main in third. It's very, very close indeed coming down the last 50.
And we're into the final 25 and just inching ahead. It is lane number 7, Eleanor Baldwin of England Central, having a great second 50 from her. She won the silver in the 100 back, and she looks like she'll take the gold in the 200 meters backstroke today. Currently in second position, Isabel Joseph vying for third. It is Anna Main, and it is Eleanor Baldwin of England Central who takes the girls 200 meters backstroke in a time of 2:18.51. Second they're going to Isabel Jones, England South swimmer, in 2:20.85, and third they're going to Anna Main of England East in 2:21.73. And the official results, ladies and gentlemen, are on the scoreboard.
Ladies and gentlemen, the medal ceremony for the Sainsbury's 2015 School Games Women's Multi-Classification 100 meters butterfly. The medals will be presented by Executive Director of Sport England, Mike Diper. The winner of the bronze medal, representing England South, Maya Briscoe. The winner of the silver medal, representing England North, Adele Maguire. Gold medalist and Sainsbury's 2015 School Games champion in a time of 1:22.79, representing England East, Danielle Harton. Manchester, let's celebrate our Sainsbury's 2015 School Games medalists.
Ladies and gentlemen, the medal ceremony for the Sainsbury's 2015 School Games Boys Multi-Classification 100 meters butterfly. The medals will be presented by Executive Director of Sport England, Mike Diper. The winner of the bronze medal, representing England South, Cameron Vancombe. The winner of the silver medal, representing England North, Jamie Warriner. The gold medalist and Sainsbury's 2015 School Games champion in a time of 1:09.58, representing England Central, Ben Fulston. Manchester, let's celebrate our Sainsbury's 2015 School Games medalists. Just a reminder, ladies and gentlemen, that there should be no flash photography at this venue. And this is a courtesy to all of our athletes, as you can distract them during the start and during the races. So please do turn off the flash on your camera and your mobile phones. Thank you. Please welcome to poolside your swimmers for the boys 200 meters backstroke.
In lane 1 from England East, Thomas Thornley. In lane 2 from England South, Brodie Williams. In lane 3 from England North, Elliot Clogg. In lane 4 from Ireland, Kieran Burke. In lane 5 from Scotland North and West, Finlay Deans. In lane 6 from Scotland South and East, Jack Harrison. In lane 7 from England Central, Hugo Lamar. In lane 8 from Wales, Johan Evans. This is the boys' 200 meters backstroke.
So we've got all 3 medalists from the 100 meters backstroke yesterday going in lanes 1, 2 and 3 of this race. Brodie Williams in lane 2 for England South won the gold yesterday. Second was Elliot Clogg and Thomas Thornley in lane 1 getting bronze, but having a great start here down the first 50 in lane number 3 is Elliot Clogg, and alongside him as well Brodie Williams. So we know we've got the sprint over the 100, but can they keep the distance for the second 200? And at the first turn here, 50-meter split there for Brodie Williams of England South, 29.43, and that's just 2/100ths of a second ahead of Elliot Clogg of England North, and then currently in third, Thomas Thornley of England East. So it is those 100-meter backstroke medalists who are leading the way.
Well, it certainly looks like at this stage that the 3 medalists from the 100 are dominating this early stages, but you know, maybe we could have expected that. We'll see if they have the stamina for the second half of this one. Finlay Deans coming back strongly. He again was in the Scotland North and West relay team that we saw this morning. Thornley now in lane 1 trying to come back on Brodie Williams and Elliot Clogg. They are battling it out at the front of the field at the moment as they go towards the final turn. It does look like Brodie Williams is looking the most likely as they go over for the final time. They will be coming home now, and Brodie Williams will have a lead of exactly 1 second to take into that final 50 ahead of Elliot Clogg.
You're right, he's just 1 second lead. Can he extend it as he comes into the back end of this event? He's a body length up on Elliot Clogg, who in turn is again the same ahead of Thomas Thornley, currently vying also for this third place with a fast finish. Could be lane number 5, Finlay Deans of Scotland North and West, but it will be Brodie Williams. He led from the beginning, and he takes the boys 200 meters backstroke in a time of 2:05.99. Second, they're going to England North swimmer Elliot Clogg in 2:07.15, and third there Thomas Thornley from England East in 2:09.71.
Well, it went according to form there. The result of the 100 was duplicated in the 200. Brodie Williams takes it, Clogg in second, Thornley in third. The result is now confirmed on your scoreboard. Please welcome the swimmers for the girls 200 metres individual medley.
Lane 1 representing England East, Holly Hildrew. In lane 2 representing England South, Elizabeth Hopkins. In lane 3 representing England North, Amy Bell. In lane 4 representing Ireland, Rebecca Reid. Lane 5 representing Scotland North and West, Chanel Snedden. In lane 6, representing Scotland South and East, Kirsty Armstrong. In lane 7, representing England Central, Hannah Knight. And in lane 8, representing Wales, Martina Reskowska. Your swimmers for the girls, 200 metres individual medley.
Well, 200 metres individual medley for girls is on the way. And straight in to contention for the early lead, Holly Hildrew in the outside lane there in lane number 1, and Amy Bell for England North. Well, what a morning England North have had so far, because they are absolutely dominating this team championship. So far, England North at the last points total. And they'll be hoping to just ram home their advantage there as we come to the last maybe 6, 7, 8 events. But at the moment, Holly Hildrew, well, she was in the lead after the 50 butterfly, but that is now gone to Chanel Snedden, who won the 400 metres individual medley, showing her strength here on the backstroke. Great backstroke from Chanel Snedden, Jenny.
Absolutely, and I'm sure she'll be looking to extend her lead even further when we come in through this breaststroke leg. But we've got 6 swimmers who are currently lying in this second place position, and it's all to play for. As you know, the breaststroke leg can really fall through and see who will win a medal. But Chanel Snedden there at the halfway mark, leading the way at 65.36. And she's a good 2.5 seconds ahead of Kirsty Armstrong, who turned second place here. And it is these 2 swimmers having a great breaststroke leg as they come into the second half of this 50. Also going well in lane number 3 is Amy Bell of England North in the pink hat, and she is looking to make her move now as we come up to the final turn of this 200 metres individual medley.
Well, it was a fantastic breaststroke leg from Amy Bell. That takes her into the lead now, ahead of Chanel Snedden, but only 2/100ths of a second separating them. So who is the stronger freestyler now? Is it Amy Bell with the pink cap of England North? Is it Chanel Snedden with the blue cap of Scotland North and West? It looks like the Scottish swimmer, Chanel Snedden, may have the edge here, coming in to the last 15 now. Chanel Snedden on her way to do the double, I think. She's going to be ahead of Amy Bell. Rebecca Reid coming through for Ireland, but Chanel Snedden takes it in 2:21.69. Amy Bell, good points for England North in second position, and a good finish too for Rebecca Reid of Ireland, bringing her through into third position. But Chanel Snedden, well, she was caught on the breaststroke, but she came through strong at the end. The results are confirmed on your scoreboard. Snedden, Bell and Reid, that's the top 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, the medal ceremony for the Sainsbury's 2015 School Games Women's 200 metres backstroke. Medals will be presented by President of the English School Swimming Association, Nicola Atherton. The winner of the bronze medal, representing England East, Anna Main. The winner of the silver medal, representing England South, Isabel Jones. The gold medalist and Sainsbury's 2015 School Games champion in a time of 2:18.51, representing England Central, it's Eleanor Baldwin. Manchester, let's celebrate our Sainsbury's 2015 School Games medalists.
Well, as we had yesterday, when spectators bought tickets for today's event, they were entered into a prize draw. And we have the winner of today's prize draw to announce to you. And the winner today is Sharon Clogg. So well done, Sharon. I don't know if you're there. Sharon has won 2 tickets for the London Legacy Volleyball Cup at the Olympic Park next weekend. So could Sharon please collect her prize from the registration desk downstairs next to the entrance of the pool. So many congratulations, Sharon Clogg. You are today's winner. So please collect your tickets for the London Legacy Volleyball Cup. Enjoy the event next weekend. Ladies and gentlemen, the medal ceremony for the Sainsbury's 2015 School Games for the boys 200 metres backstroke. The medals will be presented by President of Swim Ireland, Michael Angus. The winner of the bronze medal, representing England East, Thomas Thornley. The winner of the silver medal, representing England North, Elliot Clogg. Gold medalist and Sainsbury's 2015 School Games champion in a time of 2:05.99, representing England South, Brodie Williams. Manchester, let's celebrate our Sainsbury's 2015 School Games medalists.
Please welcome to poolside your swimmers for the boys 200 metres individual medley.
In lane 1, from England East, James McFadden. In lane 2, from England South, Jacob Greeno. In 3, from England North, George Catrell. In 4, from Ireland, Mitchell Wilson. In 5, from Scotland North and West, Ryan Retson. In 6, from Scotland South and East, James Collier. In 7, from England Central, Alex Carroll. In 8, from Wales, Lewis Fraser. This is the boys' 200 metres individual medley.
So we're on to the boys 200 metres individual medley, and we just saw in the women's Chanel Sneddon win the 200 and the 400. So let's see if Jacob Green now in lane number 2, who won the 400 IM yesterday. Let's see if he can also take the double today. But going well in this first butterfly length, it is lane number 1, James McFadden from England. He's 27.2. His 50 metres fly split there, ahead of Ryan Retson in 5 for Scotland North and West with 27.8. And third, they're going to Jacob Green now of England South with 27.83.
Mitchell Wilson from Ireland was the bronze medalist. Here he goes in lane number 4, bronze medalist in the 400 IM. Lewis Fraser was unfortunately disqualified in that one, so we'll see. He'll be hoping to get into the medal positions again in this one, but he's not lying very handily, the Welsh swimmer, at the moment, because the action is all over the other side of the pool. James McFadden, England East, Jacob Greeno from England South, and Ryan Retson having a good swim in the centre for Scotland North and West. But they are now stretching away, these three, on the breaststroke, although Mitchell Wilson is coming back into contention as he passes his teammates, the Irish, just cheering their man on back into the medal positions almost. But it does look like, as they come to the final 50, Jacob Greeno is going to have a very, very slender advantage over James McFadden. Retson in 3rd and Wilson in 4th position.
And so we come into the last 40 metres. Now let's get behind all your swimmers in this boys 200 metres IM. And it is Jacob Green now just inching ahead. He's gone to his feet. He's absolutely storming and extending his lead now. And it's a fight for the 2nd place finish between lane 1, James McFadden, and lane 5, Ryan Retson. But coming into touch, Jacob Green now of England South takes the boys 200 metres individual medley in a time of 2:10.14. Second, they're going to Ryan Retson of Scotland North and West, 2:12.52. And third, they're going to James McFadden of England East in 2:12.55. And the official results are now on the scoreboard for the boys 200 metres individual medley.
Ladies and gentlemen, the medal ceremony for the Sainsbury's 2015 School Games Women's 200 metres individual medley. The medals will be presented by the President of Swim Ireland, Michael Angus. the winner of the bronze medal, representing Ireland, Rebecca Reid. The winner of the silver medal, representing England North, Amy Bell. The gold medalist and Sainsbury's 2015 School Games champion in a time of 2:21.69, representing Scotland North and West, Chanel Sneddon. Manchester, let's celebrate our Sainsbury's 2015 School Games medalists. Please welcome the swimmers for the girls' 400 meters freestyle.
In lane 1, representing England East, Caitlin Farron. Lane 2, representing England South, Kelly Small. Lane 3, representing England North, Madeline Crompton. Lane 4, representing Ireland, Shona Hickey. Lane 5, representing Scotland North and West, Nikki Miller. Lane 6, representing Scotland South and East, Katie Taylor. Lane 7, representing England Central, Issy Griffiths. In lane 8, representing Wales, Grace Morgan. Your swimmers for the girls of 400 meters freestyle.
Well, this is the 400 freestyle, and we have a kind of a meeting of the swimmers who, some of them did the 800 yesterday, and some of them did the 200. We have got the silver medalist in the 200, Madeline Crompton, going in lane number 3 for England North, and the gold medalist from the 800, going in lane number 7, Izzy Griffiths from England Central. And it is Crompton and Griffiths, first and second as they go over the first turn. Nikki Miller in 3rd position and Grace Morgan in 4th. Nikki Miller had some messages of support earlier on Twitter, so keep your tweets coming and we'll try and read them out if we have time. It's pretty thick and fast here, the action, as they come to the first 100. It is Izzy Griffiths trying to win another gold medal to follow up her success in the 800 yesterday. As they go through the first 100, Griffiths leads Compton and Miller in 3rd position.
That's right, after the first 100 there, Izzy Griffiths of England Central, 63.45. her first 100 split. Second there is Madeline Cronton, 65.01. And third, Nikki Miller with 65.29. But there are several girls, about 3 girls in the central lanes vying for this third place finish currently. But we still got another 250 meters to go. So at the 150 now, it is still Izzy Griffiths leading the way. We know she's got the stamina over the distance. And we know Madeline Crompton has got the sprint over 200, so what can they do in between? And as we're coming down into the halfway mark, Izzy Griffiths led from the beginning. She's still ahead, probably about half a body length ahead. And now coming through in third place, it is a lane number 5, Nikki Miller, who's still inching ahead of Ireland swimmer Shona Hickey and Katie Taylor for Scotland South and East. So at the halfway mark there, Izzy Griffiths 2:11.67. Second there, Madeline Crompton 2:13.26. And third, Nikki Miller 2:14.47.
Yeah, well, it is only halfway, but it's looking ominous for the swimmers in the field there. That the 2 medalists from yesterday, Izzy Griffiths and Madeline Crompton, are beginning just to extend their leads here. Izzy Griffiths, still quite a slender lead, and you would think Madeline Crompton may have a little bit of a sprint left in her coming to the end of this 400, but Izzy Griffiths, the distance specialist now, trying to just extend that lead as they move into the later stages of this race. Nikki Miller going well, but by no means guaranteed in third position at the moment, because on either side of her, Shona Hickey from Ireland and Katie Taylor from Scotland South and East. They will have designs on trying to catch up Nikki Miller. They'll be able to see her. They're just on Nikki Miller's feet at the moment. Miller goes over with 100 to go and holding on to third place. Crompton in second, but they're all chasing Izzy Griffiths, who has got a lead of around about 1.5 seconds, and it's going to take a real titanic effort if Madeline Crompton is going to get back on level terms now with Izzy Griffiths. Izzy Griffiths will lead them into the final 50. It's the final turn now. Griffiths leads from Crompton, with Miller still in third.
So we got, it is Izzy Griffiths leading the way. Her split time already was 63.45, 68.22 and 68.64. So let's see what she's got left in the tank as she comes into her last 25 meters. She's led from the beginning. She's now a good 5 meters ahead of Madeline Crompton from England North, and again her in turn 5 meters ahead of a lane number 5. That's Nikki Miller from Scotland North and West, and here she is. She comes to take it. Izzy Griffiths from England Central in the orange hat in lane 7, 4:28.09. A second there going to Madeline Crompton of England North, 4:32.48, and third there going to Nikki Miller of Scotland North and West in a time of 4:34.61. And the official results were on the scoreboard. That's with Izzy Griffiths taking it a gold there in the 400 meters freestyle. She now does the double with a 400 and 800 free. Please welcome to poolside the medalists for the men's 200 meters individual medley for the Sainsbury's 2015 School Games. Medals will be presented by President of Swim Ireland, Michael Angus. The winner of the bronze medal, representing England East, James McFadden. the winner of the silver medal, representing Scotland North and West, Ryan Retson. The gold medalist and Sainsbury's 2015 School Games champion in a time of 2:10.14, representing England South, Jacob Greenow. Manchester, let's celebrate our Sainsbury's 2015 School Games medalists. Please welcome to poolside your swimmers for the boys 400 meters freestyle.
In lane 1 from England East, Jamie O'Connor. In lane 2 from England South, Max McCusker. In lane 3 from England North, Harrison Coulter. In lane 4 from Ireland, Jack McMillan. In lane 5 from Scotland North and West, Jack Watson. In lane 6 from Scotland South and East, Fraser Beebe. In lane 7 from England Central, Will Gain. In lane 8 from Wales, Logan Davies. These are the boys for the 400 meters freestyle.
We've got all three medalists from yesterday's 1500 meters in this event, and they also go in lanes 1, 2, and 3. Our gold medalist was Harrison Coulter from England North in lane 3, and he's had a great start here in this 400 meters. Already about half a body length up, but going well in lane 7 is Will Gain from England Central. At the 50-meter mark there, Harrison Coulter leading the way 27.29. Ahead of Will Gain's 28.14 and Jamie O'Connor's 28.14.
Yeah, well, Harrison Coulter, of course, involved in that relay swim this morning for England North. England North really showing their strength right across the board here. The boys' events, the women's events, the multi-classification events. Real team performance here from the England North team. And Harrison Coulter is leading here, and he has got a big lead as they go over on the first 100. Max McCusker just about holding on to second, just 100 between Max McCusker and Jamie O'Connor to separate them. But the action taking place in lanes 1, 2, and 3 at the moment. In fourth position could be the Irish swimmer Jack McMillan, and he is just about closing down on the second and third places, but there's no doubt about the leader so far, Harrison Coulter, 128.97, but a real tussle going on for the minor places just now.
And you're right there, Paul. Harrison Coulter is extending lead. He's about 3 meters ahead of Jamie O'Connor and Max McCusker in lanes 1 and 2. And so we come up to the halfway mark now, 200 meters down. And Harrison Coulter, 2:01.52. And then turning their second is Jamie O'Connor, 2:04.5, and just 0.27 behind him at the halfway mark, Max McCusker from England South. But having a great second 100 there was the Irish swimmer, Jack McMillan. And he's really chasing it down for a second or third place finish currently, because way out in front is Harrison Coulter, as he did in the 1500. So there he comes into his 5th turn.
Yeah, Harrison Coulter with a big advantage still now. It's over 4 seconds. He's ahead of Jamie O'Connor, who's going well. It's Max McCusker and Jamie O'Connor. We got a real good battle there between the two of them, England East and England South. And it does look like they are going to find it tough to pull back the advantage that Harrison Coulter has at the moment. Well, it looks like Jamie O'Connor just edging McCusker now as they come into the 300 mark, and Harrison Coulter is looking supreme just now. Jamie O'Connor in 2nd position, Max McCusker in 3rd, and it's not all over for Jack McMillan, who tries to put on he's gone to the legs there fairly early there, Jack McMillan, so he's trying to catch up the deficit he has on Max McCusker. The Irish team really encouraging their man, Jack McMillan, as he goes past them. He is really in contention for 3rd position at the moment. 1st place, though, Harrison Coulter on his way home now. O'Connor in 2nd, McCusker and McMillan close together in 3rd.
This is such an exciting race for 2nd and 3rd place finish. Harrison Coulter is way out in front, although Jamie O'Connor is trying to chase him down. He's really gone to his feet and picked up his stroke rate as he comes into the last 50 meters. But currently lying in 3rd is Max McCusker. So this could be the same order as the 1500, and it will be. Taking it is Harrison Coulter in the 4:09.65. 2nd they're going to Jamie O'Connor, 4:12.65, and 3rd there to Max McCusker of England South in 4:13.32. And that is the same medal order as the 1500 yesterday. And the official results, ladies and gentlemen, are on the scoreboard.
Please welcome the swimmers for the women's multi-classification 100 meters freestyle.
Lane 1, representing England East, Bethany Levitt. Lane 2, representing England South, Georgia Howell. Lane 3, representing England North, Megan Atkinson. In 5, representing Scotland North and West, Tony Shaw. In 6, representing Scotland South and East, Kaylee Hago. In 7, representing England Central, Rebecca Redfern. In lane 8, representing Wales, Rebecca Lewis. Ladies and gentlemen, your swimmers for the women's multi-classification 100 meters freestyle.
Well, again, in the multi-classification races, 2 lengths of the pool here. And all the swimmers in this race have a physical impairment, with the exception of Rebecca Redfern, who was the star yesterday. She is a visually impaired swimmer, and she set a new British record in the 100 metres breaststroke yesterday. But Rebecca Redfern from England Central, she'll start as one of the favourites, and she is leading at the moment, 33.92, ahead of Tony Shaw, the youngster Tony Shaw, who's been fantastic here at these school games, just 12 years of age. Rebecca Redfern just beginning to stretch out now, but of course, it is all to do with the points. It's all to see how close these swimmers can get to the world record for their classification. And Redfern leads Tony Shaw at the moment. Be interesting to see what points this will earn them as they touch the wall.
Absolutely, and she is coming into the last 5 metres now, Rebecca Redfern, S13 category for England Central, and she touches there in 1:11.60 to give 556 points, ahead of Tony Shaw's 543. But ladies and gentlemen, it isn't all about the times, it's about the points. And as we have different category swimmers here, they could come in at higher point scores. So let's make sure we get behind all of our swimmers in this girls' multi-classification 100 metres freestyle. And we had Rebecca Lewis touching there with 293. Megan Atkinson just finishing with 375, and Bethany Levitt, also 12 years of age, she touches in 207. Georgia Howell of England South with 278, and we still have Kaylee Hago coming in. She's an S5 category swimmer, and she comes into her last 10 metres now.
Well, let's hear it for Kaylee Hago there. She has the most severe impairment in this field. Well, watch out for the points total for Kaylee Hago, also a talented athlete. She holds world records on the track. And Kaylee Hago comes in 173 points. And as the results are confirmed on your scoreboard, Megan Atkinson for England North takes the bronze, 375. A real fight for gold and silver. Tony Shaw with 543 in silver, but Rebecca Redfern takes the gold with 556.
Ladies and gentlemen, the medal ceremony for the Sainsbury's 2015 School Games Women's 400 metres freestyle. The medals will be presented by ASA Southwest President Chris Elliott. The winner of the bronze medal, representing Scotland North and West, Nikki Miller. The winner of the silver medal, representing England North, Madeline Crompton. Gold medalist and Sainsbury's 2015 School Games champion in a time of 4:28.09, representing England Central, Izzy Griffiths. Manchester, let's celebrate our Sainsbury's 2015 School Games medalists.
Ladies and gentlemen, the medal ceremony for the Sainsbury's 2015 School Games for the boys 400 metres freestyle. Medals will be presented by ASA Southwest President Chris Elliott. The winner of the bronze medal, representing England South, Max McCusker. The winner of the silver medal, representing England East, Jamie O'Connor. Gold medalist and Sainsbury's 2015 School Games champion in a time of 4:09.65, representing England North, Harrison Coulter. Manchester, let's celebrate our Sainsbury's 2015 School Games medalists. Please welcome the boys multi-classification 100 meters freestyle.
In lane 1, representing England East, Oladaisi Adefferson. In 2, representing England South, Cameron Verncoom. Lane 3, representing England North, Thomas Brown. In 5, representing Scotland North and West, Adam Donachie. In 6, representing Scotland South and East, Oliver Carter. In 7, representing England Central, Ben Fulston. Lane 8, representing Wales, Tom Piggott. Your swimmers for the men's multi-classification 100 meters freestyle.
Two S14 side by side, Cameron Verncoom and Thomas Brown. three S10s in 6, 7 and 8. Oliver Carter, Ben Fulston, Tom Piggott. Oliver Carter and Ben Fulston looking pretty close there in the early stages here. Well, we saw them go against each other a couple of times, I think, this weekend. And Fulston looks like he has the lead just with the edge over Oliver Carter. The two S10 swimmers out ahead of the S14 swimmers. Verncombe and Brown, and a Defsan going well in the outside lane. The S9 from England East in lane number 1. But a good head-to-head battle here between Carter and Fulston in 6 and 7.
Absolutely there, Paul. They are pretty neck and neck as we come into the last 10 meters now. Looks like Oliver Carter in lane 6 just has the edge, but very much fighting back at him in lane 7, Ben Fulston, and it's down to the touch. Oh, and it's so close there. Just 1/10 of a second splitting them, but Ben Fulston touches there and gets 582 points, and Oliver Carter 579. But Thomas Brown in lane 3, the S14 swimmer, gets 585 points. So he now takes the lead there. But also swimming well, it was there for Thomas Brown, 585. Second there going to Ben Fulston with 582, and Oliver Carter with 579. And the official results, ladies and gentlemen, are on the scoreboard. Ladies and gentlemen, the medal ceremony for the Sainsbury's 2015 School Games Women's Multi-Classification 100 meters freestyle. Medals will be presented by Secretary of the English Schools Swimming Association, John Stiven. The winner of the bronze medal, representing England North, Megan Atkinson. The winner of the silver medal, representing Scotland North and West, Tony Shaw. The gold medalist and Sainsbury's 2015 School Games champion in a time of 1:11.6, representing England Central, Rebecca Redfern. Manchester, let's celebrate our Sainsbury's 2015 School Games medalists.
Ladies and gentlemen, the medal ceremony for the Sainsbury's 2015 School Games for the men's multi-classification 100 metres freestyle. The medals will be presented by Secretary of English School Swimming Association, John Stiven. The winner of the bronze medal, representing Scotland, South and East, Oliver Carter. The winner of the silver medal, representing England Central, Ben Fulston. Gold medalist and Sainsbury's 2015 School Games champion in a time of 104.58, 585 points, representing England North, Thomas Brown. Manchester, let's celebrate our Sainsbury's 2015 School Games medalists. We now have the trophy ceremony for the contest that has been running for the past few days in the contest between the rest of the world and Greater Manchester. The runners-up in this 2015 duel are the team from Greater Manchester. The medals to the Greater Manchester team are being presented by the president of the ASA, Ray Hedger. So as these Greater Manchester swimmers receive their medals, their runners-up medals from that contest that's been going for the last couple of days. Congratulations to them. They are made up from swimmers from City of Manchester, City of Salford, and Swim Trafford clubs. Bit of home support there, I think. Nice to hear. So well done. Congratulations to the runners-up, the team from Greater Manchester. And now let's welcome our champions in the duel this weekend. They are the team from the rest of the world. Primarily, of course, the swimmers are visitors from Brazil. Great partnership between the school organizations in Brazil and also in the UK. Brazil have been regular visitors to the school games over the years. And of course, they are all gearing up for another big event in their country next year. Another 2 events, in fact. The Rio Olympics and Paralympics will take place in, well, less than a year's time now. Seems difficult to believe. It is that close, but it's great to see our visitors from Brazil here in Manchester competing in these games. Ray Hedger making these presentations to the champions in that duel, and they were very dominant, certainly in their first day of competition, although the City of Manchester, well, they bit back very strongly yesterday and this morning, winning a couple of races. But as the presentation conclude to the winners, let's give a big hand to our visitors from Brazil, representing the rest of the world. I'll now invite Ray Hedger to make the presentation of the trophy. Well, we saw the chants from the other teams, and not to be outdone, the Brazilians had a chant of their own. And now Ray Hedger will present that trophy to the Brazilian team. Great to see you here, and many congratulations to the team from Brazil, representing the rest of the world. Well, we're nearly at the climax of this 2015 Sainsbury School Games swimming. We have two very exciting races to come, ones that we all love. Let's get behind everyone now. Let's all join in now. Let's give these swimmers some support now as they come out for the final two races. Let's hear some noise, Manchester. Here are the swimmers for the women's 4x100 meters medley relay.
In lane 1, the team from England East. Lane 2, England South. Lane 3, England North. Lane 4, Ireland. Lane 5, Scotland North and West. Lane 6, Scotland South and East. Lane 7, England Central. And lane 8, the team from Wales. Ladies and gentlemen, your swimmers for the girls 4x100 medley relay.
Well, the final women's race of this 2015 Sainsbury School Games swimming. Who is going to have the early advantage here? We have Anna Main going for England East, Bethany Newton for England South. England North have Kiana Campbell-Grady. Ireland, Issy Hayes. Scotland North and West, Caroline McIntosh. Scotland South and East have Niamh Ritchie. England Central, Eleanor Baldwin, and Wales, Erin Bryce. And first to the turn, it is Anna Main, 31.38 ahead of Eleanor Baldwin. The action taking place right across the pool here. Lane 1 leads from lane 7.
And it is Anna Main for England East leading the way, but coming back very strongly in lane 7, Eleanor Baldwin of England Central. They both have 63.1 as their personal best times as they come into the last 10 meters now. These two girls are leading the way, currently sitting in 3rd. Lane number 5, Caroline McIntosh for Scotland North and West. But touching first there was Eleanor Baldwin, 64.39. Anna Main touching 65.18. And 3rd going to Wales' swimmer Erin Bryce with 66.22.
Well, in the second leg for England East, Annabelle Guy Johnston. Chloe Edrich goes in for England South, making real inroads to the lead held by England East at the moment. Rachel Taylor goes for England North. Mona McSherry, the champion in both the 100 and 200 breaststroke, is in for Ireland. Katie Robertson, silver medalist in both of those 100 and 200. She goes for Scotland North and West. Lauren Sutherland is in for South and East Team Scotland. Eden Light and Keris Coley complete the line up there in the outside lanes. But look at this race, folks. There is nothing to choose between the first 6 swimmers here. What a leg from Mona McSharry. We come to expect that from her. I think she is going to give Ireland a very slender lead as they move into the butterfly leg.
And gosh, Paul, isn't that a great swim from the Irish team there? Mona McSharry absolutely dominating that breaststroke leg and touching there at the halfway mark, 2:18.92 ahead of Scotland. North and West, Katie Robertson, who touched there in 2:19.33 and currently out in third at the halfway mark was England East. Annabelle Guy-Johnson touching for them in 2:20.05. But there are 4 teams in contention for 3 medals. And as we come down at this butterfly leg to the halfway mark, it is the Ireland swimmer, which is Ellen Walsh, leading the way.
Ellen Walsh does lead the way indeed. It's Holly Hildrew chasing her. And going also for England South, Evan King. We have Emily Large and Anna Fleming, Eve White, Tara Howarth, Amy Richards. But it's Ireland who lead this one. Ellen Walsh is going to bring the Irish, is going to give them an advantage going into the freestyle leg. A great swim for Ellen Walsh. She's chased by Anna Fleming, but Ali Cunningham is on the last leg for Ireland in the lead.
And in for this freestyle leg, for this women's 4x100, in for England East, Bethany Hunt. For England South, Emily Yap. For England North, Hannah Featherstone. For Ireland, Ali Cunningham. Scotland North and West, Chanel Snedden. Scotland South and East, Katie Smith. For England Central, Amy Grant. And for Wales, Annalise Bainan. And we're coming into the final turn now, and Ireland are leading the way, 3:51.02 at the 3:50 mark. And it's a tight, close race between 3 swimmers to vie for only 2 medals in this minor medals, because Ireland will be the ones to chase down. They're leading the way as we come into the last 25 meters.
Well, it's Ali Cunningham. Is she going to hang on for Ireland? It is Chanel Snedden chasing her down. It's Bethany Hunt and Emily Yap, but it's going to be gold to Ireland. Ireland are going to take it. Ali Cunningham takes it for Ireland. A superb swim for the Irish team. It's second to Scotland North and West, and it's third to England East. Bethany Hunt just getting in for the 3rd position ahead of Emily Yap. But what a win for the Irish team. They can hardly believe it. Ireland will take that one in 4:22.30 ahead of Scotland North and West and ahead of England East. We are waiting for the confirmed result for it to appear on the scoreboard. We hope there's no disqualifications. And we're told there's no disqualification, so Ireland are confirmed as the gold medalists ahead of Scotland North and West and England East.
And we want you to buckle up now. This is the final event of the Sainsbury's 2015 School Games. Make sure you make some noise. Clap those clappers, bang the A-boards, get and make some noise behind these teams as they come out to swim for you one last time.
Let's hear it, Manchester. We can do better now. Let's give everything you have got for this last race. This is the very final chance you have to cheer for your teams, for your favourites. Let's hear some noise, Manchester.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to poolside your swimmers for the men's 4x100 medley relay.
In lane 1, please welcome the team from England East. In lane 2, the team from England South. In lane 3, the team from England North. In lane 4, please welcome Ireland. In lane 5, the team from Scotland, North and West. In lane 6, the team from Scotland, South and East. In lane 7, England Central. In lane 8, please welcome the team from Wales. This is your final race, the men's 4x100 meters medley relay.
We're on to the final race, ladies and gentlemen, of the Sainsbury's 2015 School Games. And having a great start there is lane number 3, England North. And swimming for them is Elliot Clogg. In for England East, James McFadden. In for England South, Brodie Williams. For Ireland, Kieran Burke. For Scotland North and West, Finlay Deans. For Scotland South and East, Scott McLeay. For England Central, Hugo Lima. And for Wales, Rhys James.
Well, in the lead, an early lead, it's Brodie Williams for England South. This is one of the races the teams really covet there. Ireland won the women's race. Somewhat of a shock maybe, because they had a very good quartet to win that race, the Irish team. So who's going to step up here? Brodie Williams going really well. Elliot Clogg in second position, just 3/100 separating the top two. James McFadden in third position. Going on the second legs, Thomas Dean, Joshua Lawson, Harry Devlin, Adam Manley, Cameron Muir, George Clough, Greg Butler and Lewis Waters. Those are your breaststrokers. And it looks like Joshua Lawson, already a gold medalist today. He's just holding off the challenge from Harry Devlin. It's England South against England North as they go through the first 50 of that breaststroke.
And at the halfway mark of this breaststroke leg, it is Joshua Lawson of England South leading the way. He's extending his lead. He's about half a body length of Henry Devlin from England North beside him. Having a great swim here, though, in lane number 5 for Scotland North and West is Cameron Muir. He now is pulling his team back into contention for a medal, and he's fighting against lane 1, Thomas Dean, over for East England. But leading out in front, Brodie Williams set the pace for England South, and Joshua Lawson at the halfway mark touches first with 2:05.21. Second currently England North and 2:06.52, and third now is Scotland North and West with 2:08.28.
Oh, that's a very, very good start by Jacob Peters there. That's taken him into a very slight lead ahead of Cameron Brooks-Clark. And Cameron Brooks-Clark now trying to get back on level terms with Jacob Peters. Also vying for third position, it's Tom Bealey from Scotland North and West. Scotland North and West just ahead of the English Central team. We have Dan Savage also vying for position to get the minor medals there. Kieran Bird for East England. But coming down now and really stretching out the lead, Jacob Peters has done really, really well here to get ahead of Cameron Brooks-Clark. And Tom Bealey is challenging the England North team. But it is England South who have that lead over England North and Scotland North and West.
And so leading the way now for England South in lane number 2 is Louis Barker. Swimming for East England, Michael Jacobs. For England North, Charlie Humphreys. Ireland, Robbie Powell. For Scotland North and West, Ryan Reston. Scotland South and East, Toby Douglas. For England Central, Ben Stamford. And for Wales, Matthew Williams. And we're on the final length now, ladies and gentlemen. Let's make some noise for our swimmers and cheer them on as they come into the last 25 metres with lane number 2, Louis Barker leading the way for England South.
And here comes Louis Barker. It looks like England South are going to win this one. A great contest for second between Retson and Humphreys. And it's going to be gold to England South. They take it. The silver goes to Scotland North and West. What a finish there by Ryan Retson to get in ahead of Charlie Humphreys. But England South, well, they took it. They took it out hard. They held, vying for position there. But it was very, very tight indeed at the finish. But we'll wait for confirmation of that result. But it looks to us like England South have got that one. What a fantastic final race there. Well, we are just waiting for that result to be put on the score. But we do have a disqualification in the very last event. And it does affect the medal positions. England South confirmed as the champions, England North in second, and England East in the bronze medal position. Well, the drama continues, Jerry, till the very, very last moment of this swimming competition. It tends to be like that. You can never really predict what's going to happen in these relays.
Ladies and gentlemen, athletes and spectators and coaches, do stick around. We've got the presentations for these relays and the school games trophy presentation, and that's what we're all about. So do stick around and make sure you congratulate these athletes for their achievements, because they have worked extremely hard over this weekend. Ladies and gentlemen, the medal ceremony for the Sainsbury's 2015 School Games Women's 4x100 Freestyle Relay. Medals will be presented by President of Southeast Region, Roger Pryor. The winners of the bronze medal, England East. England East were represented by Anna Main, Annabelle Guy Johnson, Holly Hildrew, and Bethany Hunt. The winners of the silver medal, Scotland North and West. Scotland North and West were represented by Carolyn McIntosh, Katie Robertson, Anna Fleming, and Chanel Snedden. The gold medalists and Sainsbury's 2015 School Games champions in a time of 4:22.3, Ireland. Ireland were represented by Izzy Hayes, Mona McSharry, Ellen Walsh, and Ali Cunningham. Manchester, let's celebrate our Sainsbury's 2015 School Games medalists.
Ladies and gentlemen, the medal ceremony for the Sainsbury's 2015 School Games, the men's 4x100 meters medley relay. The medals will be presented by President of the South East Region, Roger Pryor. The winners of the bronze medal are the team from England East. England East were represented by James McFadden, Thomas Dean, Kieran Bird, and Michael Jacobs. The winners of the silver medal are England North. England North were represented by Elliot Clogg, Harry Devlin, Cameron Brooks-Clark, and Charlie Humphreys. The gold medalists and Sainsbury's 2015 School Games champions in a time of 3:55.72 are England South. England South are represented by Brodie Williams, Joshua Lawson, Jacob Peters, and Louis Barker. Manchester. Let's celebrate our Sainsbury's 2015 School Games medalists. And now we have the final presentation for the 2015 Sainsbury School Games swimming event. It is for the team champions over the last 2 days. These medals will be presented by Ray Hedger, the ASA president. We now invite Ray Hedger to present the trophy to the winning team. And that winning team is on the podium at the moment. There are the scores. Ireland 118, Wales, Scotland South and East, Scotland North and West, England East are fourth, England Central are third, England South are second, but our champions in 2015 are England North. It was a great performance from the England North team. They were absolutely superb. All the swimmers did their bit. So please, let's congratulate your team trophy winners, England North.
Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the competition of Sainsbury's 2015 School Games. And please join me in thanking our technical officials as they leave the poolside. So thank you very much to all the technical officials. You'll see them walking off poolside now. So let's have a round of applause for our technical officials as they leave the poolside.